Morning guys, Johnny Liadis here, Power Up 365. And today is Sunday morning. So a lot of people have different rituals on Sunday. I don't believe it should be so much different than most days in the sense of gratitude. I think your power lies in your gratitude for what you have, in your gratitude for who you are and what you've learned. And there's so much things to be grateful for in this life. So I think every single day you should start with gratitude. Now, what should we do differently on a Sunday or on a normal day? I think from a Monday to a Saturday, you got to push hard. That's not to say that on a Sunday you shouldn't push hard or do well, but maybe the priorities on a Sunday might change a little bit, and not always. You know, we are still living in life, and I can only speak from my perception. But I want to just discuss a few things with you guys this morning on. I'm sure a lot of you are seeing a much more presence of me, and you're seeing much more things that I am busy doing, especially on YouTube and that. So I don't know if you guys can hear, my dog in the background is really enjoying breaking things. Anyway, so this week someone said something this week, and I thought it was a great thing that I should share with you. It's not that I try and promote that everyone should have faith. Everyone should believe in something bigger than themselves. But when we're speaking faith, is faith and believe in self. Believe that I can become something in life. Believe that I was born with purpose. But I truly believe in my heart that there is a bigger power, and we are just pawns in that bigger power. And for me, every single day I say, thank you, God, for the gift of this day. Thank you, God, for the gift of this day. Because I believe every single day for me is a gift from God. And He's given me abilities and potential when I was born, and I don't need more material things. I can do that on my own. I don't need more from this world that I can't achieve, because I was born with greatness, and God gave me the gifts that I can do and become whatever I believe. I believe that every single day is a gift that He has given me. So I want to speak a bit about that. So if whatever your faith is, whatever your religion is, I do not want to impose that on you, but I'd like to speak about what I do, okay? And you can use it or not use it, but that's who I am and that's where I come from, and I would like to share that with you. So one thing that came this week, I really enjoyed this thing that I came to realize, and I want to also speak to you on why I'm making such a bigger effort to reach out to people. So I actually, these days I use the John Maxwell Bible, because John Maxwell is one of my heroes, and he's such a humble guy, and he's, I believe you got to push hard, you got to be aggressive, you got to go out and make it, do the best you can. But there's a lot of information around you, and there's a lot of bull that everyone is talking about to hold themselves back, and you got to push hard to get through that. Sometimes when I'm coaching people, I get really in their face. I speak aggressively. I'm swearing at them at times, because I'm trying to get through all the crap that they believe in. Because I truly believe in my heart there's greatness, and I want to serve someone beyond recognition. I want to serve them, because if they can just get it, if they can just get to know what they are capable of and what potential they have, I mean, that's all I need to do as a coach, as a mentor, as an example. That's all I need to do, is help them realize their greatness. That's what my whole life's about. That's why I always say, live your greatness, live with purpose, You were born with greatness. You're born with, but that's all I'm pushing for. That is my agenda in life, to help people understand their greatness. Because if you understand your greatness, if you understand the gifts that God has given us, that's all you need. That's all you need. So, what do you do on a Sunday? Is it a normal day for you? Is it a day that you go to church, you come back? What is your day? So, I think you got to reflect on the week and plan the week going forward. That's what I believe you should do on a Sunday. You should focus on a lot more on relationships. Remember, I'll say that your life is divided into 3 key areas: myself, my relationships, and my value. And on a Sunday, and what keeps all those things together is spirituality. Okay? And in that sense, maybe not religion, but just have quiet time in that. But on a Sunday, I really reflect, and I reflect back on the week, and I bring it together by giving thanks and being around the people I love. That is what I believe we should do on a Sunday. But when we are reflecting, are we reflecting correctly? I think people take a Sunday that they don't have to work, or they don't have to reflect, or they don't have to be quiet and think and plan and look. You only have the present moment, but you should look back on the last 6-7 days and say, what have I achieved? What have I done? And then you should plan to say, what am I going to do in the next 7 days? And then you've got to go full out every single day. So I just want to read this, Genesis 2, and so it says, thus the heavens and earth and all the hosts of them were finished. And on the 7th day God ended his work which he had done, and he rested on the 7th day from all his work which he had done. Then God blessed the 7th day and sanctified it, because in it he rested from all his work which God had created and made. I mean, God blessed the 7th day and sanctified it, because in it he rested from all his work which God had created and made. So my question is to you, what have you created and made since Monday? I mean, the best example, the best book ever written is the Bible. I mean, no matter what your religion is, there's lessons in this. And if you just take that lesson, that what are we making? What are we creating? What value are we adding to this world from Monday to Saturday? And then reflecting on Sunday and saying, listen, what have I made? What have I created? What have I done? What is my place on this earth? What am I contributing to? So I think that puts everything in perspective what a Sunday should be. I think that is what a Sunday should be. A Sunday should look back and say, listen, my life is here to contribute. My life is here for purpose. My life is here to give back. My life is here to grow. My life is here to grow. Why must I grow? Because the more I grow, the more value I can give. How are you going to give that value? That is aligned to your purpose. Because if it's not aligned to your purpose, then you're not going to be fulfilled in your life. So you should be living a life that is aligned to your purpose. So, yesterday I did a post on Facebook and Twitter that you should bless rich people and you should learn from rich people. Because if you don't learn and bless rich people, then you will never become rich. And I could clearly see that those people, people were not all comfortable with that comment. And I do believe it. I believe that you should push, you should learn, you should grow, because margin serves the mission. Margin serves the mission. That's how it works. Margin serves the mission. So if you want to help build a business, to help a community, to help your employees, if you do not have the money to do that, you can't do that. So whatever your mission is, margin serves the mission. I don't believe that you should live an uncomfortable life. You should live a great life. But I do believe you should contribute. I believe you should give back. I believe you should grow a business to serve your employees and your community. So don't feel uncomfortable. Just look at it, look at things and say, how am I growing? How am I contributing? What is my purpose? What is my mission? I'm not saying you have to go and buy a Ferrari if a Ferrari is not for you, but I'm also not saying you don't deserve a Ferrari if you've made the money for the Ferrari. But what I'm saying is, it doesn't matter if you have a Ferrari, if you don't have a Ferrari. What I'm saying is, you've got to give, you've got to contribute, you've got to serve, you've got to live your purpose, you've got to give thanks. You've got to be grateful for what you have. Those are a must. The Ferrari is an option. It's a result of all the rest. It's a result of all the rest. So if you feel that you're just taking, you're going to have a sad life. If your life's just about the Ferrari and not about giving and contributing, you're going to have a sad life, because guys, at the end of the time, you will die. And when you die, that Ferrari dies with you. It has no meaning. Everything that you make or take in this world will die the day you die. Everything you gave and contributed and grew and built and created becomes your legacy. And I believe that's purpose. I believe that's why we are born. We are born to contribute, to serve this world. To serve this world. And I think God is telling us clearly, He rested from all His work which God had created and made. We are meant to work. We are meant to work. We are not meant to sit back. It doesn't matter how much money I have or don't have. I'm meant to work. I'm meant to work hard, and I'm meant to push hard and give everything I have. And then it takes this time on a Sunday that I must just reflect. Am I on the right track? Am I doing the right things? Am I serving in the right way? All the times we mess up. I mess up more than most of you. I think that's why we tend, in those times of moments, we ask for forgiveness for what you did, because we didn't do things perfectly. I'm a firm believer. I don't believe in perfection. I believe in momentum. You see, what happened to me recently, and that's why I'm coming to you, and I'm going to do whatever it takes to get messages across to everybody. What happened recently, I went for my yearly checkup, and as I was doing my yearly checkup, some results came out. My PSA came out, and it was very, very high. I had to then go to a doctor. Doctor was very concerned. They did some other checks, and they were, when you see in the doctor's face and say, listen, we're really concerned, and this could be signs of cancer. So I am like, geez, man, I'm so young. And, yeah, well, you're young, but you're not as young as you always thought you were. And my whole life is about giving back. I decided a few years ago that my whole life is about giving meaning to my daughters. And I will do as much as I can to serve as many people within my lifetime. And when people tell you this, that there's a possibility of this, and we needed to go into theater, we need to go into hospital to do a biopsy, and when does your life change? Your life changes in a moment. Your life changes in a moment, in an emotional event. Usually an emotional event, that's an emotional event. Now, and everyone has what will push them over. Everyone has that moment that's enough, or that's the beginning, or that's the end, or where they say never again. Everyone has that moment. And you got to look at that moment, and you got to see what is your life going to be about? What's your purpose going to be about? What's your meaning going to be about? And you know what I took out of that when that happened? I said to myself that I've been studying for the last 15 years on personal development and coaching, and everyone knows my story on how I started and who my mentors and coaches are. But there was a time that I've been, I study, I go to seminars after seminars, I read books after books, and I'm coaching and mentoring people. And when this moment came that I might have cancer, or we're waiting for the results and all that, I'm asking myself, have I done enough? Have I done enough with the knowledge I've gained? Or am I trying to keep the knowledge to myself and not share the knowledge? Am I making the effort? Am I looking after my health enough? I'm not at my best health. A bit overweight, a bit this, and am I pushing hard, or am I living that excuse that I'm going to burn out, I'm going to do this? What happens if you burn out, and they say you burn out and one day you're going to die? Dying is a standard. Dying is a given. Dying is a given. We're not going to get away dying. Dying's a given. The thing is, are we doing everything we can until that day? Are we just going after the Ferrari? Are we just going after the Ferrari? Or have we tried to build something and it hasn't gone our way, and we live in that? We live that things have not gone our way. Things have not gone our way, so we're living in that. For me personally, I've been pushing, and I've been building a company, and with investors and all that, and there's been these moments in time where government hasn't paid or something, and we struggle and we push and that, and then you think, maybe I shouldn't do this, maybe I should stop doing this. But within that company, we've built over 500 homes for poor people, and whatever happens, whatever struggle we've gone through, good or bad at the end, that can never be taken away. That was why we got involved in this thing, to build homes for people. And we did build the homes. Now maybe the result at the end, maybe there is no Ferrari at the end. But is there meaning and is there purpose in that? And then, because it goes bad, because the desired result that I was looking for did not end up, you wanted to make X rand and you made Y, you wanted to do this, it didn't turn out the way, isn't that just life? Doesn't turn out the way I wanted to turn out? Isn't that just life? So we're so focused on what's maybe going right in our life or what's going wrong in our life. But I believe a Sunday is a day that we're meant to put life in perspective. We all need time to sit back, read a good book like the Bible, read a sentence in the Bible that will make us think. Think of our families and think how grateful we are for the people in our lives, because our life is made up of the people in our life. Not about the money in our life, but about the people in our life. Because that is why most of us are doing what we're doing, for those people. Reflect on our values and principles. Are we still aligned to our values and principles? Are we living our values and principles? Or have we lost our way? And if we've lost our way, maybe we need to come back on track. But if we don't take that 7th day to look back on what we've created and work we've done, and maybe we've done nothing. Maybe we've done nothing. And maybe it's time to reflect on that. Maybe we're not giving everything we have. Maybe we're not pushing hard enough. Maybe we're still resting, and we're watching too many series, and God's telling us we're meant to work. And on the 7th day, we're meant to look back and say, did we create something? Did we work? Did we do something? Did we add value? That is what I believe the 7th day is for. Just to reflect and give thanks. Give thanks and live in gratitude and reflect. Did we work? Did we grow? Did we add value in the last 7 days? And if we haven't, we got to push hard. We got to push hard in the next 7 days. I mean, it's irrelevant. If you have or haven't, actually, you should just push hard. From tomorrow, it's Monday, the greatest day of the week. I say that every single Monday. I'm going to wake up. I'm going to send you guys a message. It's Monday, the greatest day of the week, because now I've got another 6 days to push. I've got another 6 days to push. I'm going to push hard. I'm going to push hard. So, that's why I'm doing these YouTubes, because after this scare of mine, that my results came back, everything is okay, just a very bad infection, and I said to myself, if I don't do the YouTubes, if I don't get out there and do the Instagram, if I don't make an effort and do the seminars and do the stuff and get out there, then all the knowledge, all that I gained, was it just for the Ferrari? Was it just to build a greater business? Or did God give me the ability to learn and grow so that I can add more value to the people through Facebook, through YouTube, through seminars, through business, through coaching, wherever I can see in the next 6 days, whoever comes across my path, that I can add value so that my reach can be further, because it is all about purpose and the ability that I was given. What is your purpose? Are you living it? Are you waiting to be scared like I was? Are you waiting for someone to scare you into purpose, to doing something? Don't wait for that. Decide today. Today is a great day. Reflect. Reflect on your life. Reflect on how great your life is. Give gratitude. Give gratitude. It's a great day just to say whatever. Thank you, God, for the gift of life. Thank you, God, for the greatness that you have given me. Thank you, God, for everything in my life. Use me. Use me through the abilities that you've given me. I don't need anything material from this life, because anything I need, I can achieve because of what you have given me. You have given me the abilities. You've given me the potentials to achieve whatever I want to achieve through your gifts that you have given me. So guys, that's my message today to you. I would really urge you to take the time off today to give thanks, reflect on what work you have done to grow and to contribute it, and plan for the next week to grow and contribute, to live a greater life and to work hard, because your life is here to work, to contribute. And don't worry about the death. Don't worry about the burn. Don't worry about that. It's a given. It's going to come. Don't worry about it. Don't spend your time in the future worrying about something that you shouldn't be worrying about. Worry about now. Worry about what is your life for? What are you going to do in the next 7 days? What are you going to do in the next month, in the next 2 months? Write it down. Sit and have some time with yourself and give thanks. Thank you, guys. This is John Eliades here. Have an outstanding Sunday. Live with greatness. Live with your potential. Find your purpose, and give thanks for the life that you have been given. Thank you. Cheers.